Greetings, welcome to my channel. I am Jordan Jasper. This week for your viewing pleasure I have very cute dogs, some rather funky hairdos, van issues, the worst kind honestly, and a whole lot of compost. I hope you enjoy. Please let me know in the comments what else you would like to see, and yeah, enjoy. It is that time again, rhubarb season. I've been wanting to make these for so long and kept waiting for an excuse, and now I decided I don't need someone to make them for. I can make them for myself. So now that I am doing that, the opportunity came up to share. I'm doing a compost club later, and someone else is bringing a drink, so I shall bring muffins if they're ready in time, or I'll show up late. Anyways, let's make muffins. Okay, so it's been almost 25 minutes and it didn't give me an actual time, so let's check with the tooth. Hey Chapel? You're not Chapel, you're Mr. Normie. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have my muffins. So made it to the garden. Hopefully they like my muffins. Probably won't show much because I don't know who's here. We had all of these leftover food or end of the line foods that needed to be processed, so we began chopping them up with these shears to get them down to a nice broken down bite-sized piece almost, and that just really helped expose the surface area to the inoculated wheat bran that we used. It was with it's called bokashi, so we were making bokashi compost. It was a whole lot of chopping, basically 2 hours of chopping, and while I was doing that, other people were also chopping and others were sorting because some of the food was still good, and then we just shoveled it into these big barrels, and basically the recipe was 3 scoops of the chopped up food mush, or fruit salad as we called it, and then 3 handfuls of the inoculated wheat bran just sprinkled around, and then we followed it up with almost 3 shovelfuls of wood chips. So we just kept layering that up, and until we had filled the barrel, because we wanted almost no air in there. So it was basically just layer cake of fruit salad, inoculated wheat bran, and wood chips all the way to the top. And now it's going to sit for 2 weeks and ferment. So it was quite a lot of fun, just community effort, group physical labor, and lots of good stories, getting to know people. Just overall wonderful community upbuilding while improving the soil quality. That was a lot of food. You saw the pile. But honestly, the amount of food that gets thrown out at like any food center, like Walmart, Superstore, like Costco, they throw out a lot of food. And oftentimes it just goes to the landfill, making methane gas. We should be building up our soil. So this is just us doing our little part. Unfortunately, this is the last year on this land. It's gonna just get paved over and paved over, put a building on it, and fill it up with buses. Even though they've been building up the soil for 5 years already. That isn't a metaphor for the earth. I don't know what is. Boys, they're very excited, boys. Right, buddy? You think this compost stuff smells so good? Oh, yes. Alright, now for a quick walk for the boys for the evening, and then I am gonna take my nice loud van and head up north to check in on another cat, and then I am heading out to go pick some berries. Alright, I got my little baggie and in the bush. Oh my god. Do you see that? I have my goods. Should be enough for pie. And 11 mosquito bites, and they're getting worse. And I don't need more, so that's that. With a slow and gentle start, we are ready to take on the day. Look how cute Chapo is. See this mess? I need to clean it so that I can clean the mess in the house and bring that mess in here and then clean it up again. So yeah, basically I have made myself 3 messes to clean up. 5 if you count the different rooms. Just want a nap. But gotta get it done. Don't mind me if I do. Or don't. Maybe I can just burn some sweetgrass and leave it at that. But no, I am moving back in here in 2 days.
rest of the day to organize the stuff in the house. And that's how I wake up, I guess.
Alright, one more walk with the boys. They seem to be really sniffing a lot today. Even Norman here, who never sniffs. Did the bobcat come through?
After that nice morning walk to slowly wake up, I got busy cleaning up everything, cleaning up the yard, watering all the plants. And since I love putting off everything to the very last minute, I had a lot of cleaning to do, but I was able to get it done. And finally, I decided to fill up my water tank and discovered I have a water leak and decided it was a problem for another day and headed to the garden.
Wasted enough time. It is high noon. High time to go weed the garden because I just keep putting it off. Okay, so I am taking up everything without a bud.
Most of my tomatoes were looking super bushy. They had a really big head start since I got them from a family in Manitoba who started them really early. And my tomatoes out here are never ripe by the time frost comes around. So I decided to give them the big chop, even though it always kind of hurts. Because I'm like, they put in all this effort for the leaves, but I want the tomatoes, not the leaves. So choppity chop I went, and it was actually kind of fun. But they look so much better now that the sun can actually reach the tomatoes, so I am quite excited to see how these turn out.
Okay, it is a fine morning over here, so grand rising to you all. It was a wonderful night back in the van. Rather peaceful. It started raining around like probably midnight, and the sounds are just so nice. So I had a great sleep, and now I've decided to go to the gym but not work out because I'm a little when there's people there, and I've never gone in the mornings, so it seems to be a friendly crowd. Only like 6 people at this smaller gym here, so I might actually start going in the mornings because I would like to switch my sleep schedule so that I go to sleep at 10, but I like to work out from 9 to 11, so I don't work out the whole time. Half an hour for showering. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And today I just have to have some dog walking I need to do. This gorgeous shepherd. I love this dog even though she's crazy. Yeah, I got the dog. It's not raining too hard, so we shall see how this rain goes. But it is seriously the most gorgeous shepherd. Aren't you, baby? Yeah. Gotta get those sniffs. dog directed walk. I don't know about the rest of the van lifers, but my worst thing to deal with, I can deal with electrical issues, mechanical issues, my van not starting issues, but water coming into my van, no thank you. I am not interested. But of course, ugh, this door is not closing properly, and neither is that one. So I'm getting all the water in. Like you can see the outside there. So I guess my bed is getting wet. So I need to come up with a way to cover it. Fuck. Okay, I got the dog again. This time I'm wearing an actual raincoat so I don't get soaked, since we'll be out here for about an hour. And she is not bothered at all. Working things, man. Hey, don't eat that. Good job. You want your treat for listening so nicely? Can you sit? Good girl. Okay, onwards. Come on. This way. Good girl. I don't know if you can hear me because she's so loud, but I just got back from pick and pull, and the van has been pretty picked through, but I was able to get a lot of things off. I got 4 weather strippings, but the back door is jammed because it was like the crash was on the back driver's side, so the door is jammed, so I can't get the 2 I want most. But I'm hoping maybe the side door can fit, or it's weather stripping. It doesn't need to be exact. I can glue it or whatever. But the other one I was gonna grab was glued down, so I wanted to grab my knife. And I also found a windshield washer, the reservoir, and because mine is broken, and a tail light because mine is broken. And then I last minute remembered but another really, the second biggest reason I came today was for the muffler. And it looks new, it's like still silver, not a bit of rust. So I shall be back tomorrow with a sawzall, hopefully, and try and get that cut out so I can grab it. I am going to my friend's place to make some pie. And so I am late, but look at this goodness. And this fastest pie I ever made and baked turned out deliciously. Thoroughly enjoyed that, and it's getting late, so this is all. Have a good night, folks. I am gonna get a quote for my muffler because it's been stressing me out, it's stressing Sally out, and I think it's better if we get the professionals to look at it. So I have an appointment to get a quote in about an hour or half an hour-ish. So I'm gonna chill. I've started clearing out this mess. Expensive, so I went to play in the dirt to make myself feel better, make some more compost, and hang out with good people. We ended up turning a pile, which is a whole process in and of itself. And then we started making a new pile, which was just using up this old, has been sitting for a year, apple pulp, rather gross stuff, and just layered it into this big box with wood chips to absorb some of the moisture. And it was so gross, but rather fun. And we made a huge pile, so we shall be back in a couple of weeks and see how it's actually turning out.
We call this pile juicy fruit since it is so fruity, and it's in a watermelon bin. It's quite big. We ended up covering it to keep the rain out, and that's all for today.
The day has come. Wait, let's get the sun up. Sally is going to the mechanic, get that muffler situation dealt with and welded properly and silenced. Oh goodness, the silence. Got the van back, which is fantastic. It still cost me a lot, even though it only took 2 hours. But she is quiet. I don't need to worry about noise complaints. I don't need to worry about driving late and waking up everyone. So I think I shall end this video on a upbeat, happy note. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. I plan to do this more and hopefully get better as I keep doing this. Yeah, stay enchanted, look up, and have a good weekend.